Hi, welcome back to Talking Sense, where we have real conversations on money and business. And today I want to talk about the end year feeling for most businesses. Now we know it has been a rough year, a hard year, and last year was also a hard year. So what happens at the end of the year? You look at your numbers, you see whether you're in a profit or loss situation. You may be profitable, but not the profitability you wanted. You may be in a loss. And we tend to define how well we did by just that number. Just listen to that. A number tells you how well you have done, how good you are, how successful you are. And because we're in a culture where if your business is making hundreds of millions, you're in top, all those lists that are there for people who are making over 100 million shillings and things like that. The rest of us are in this place of, I've not reached there, I'm not there, my numbers are looking bad. So if someone asks you, how was business this year? You're gonna say it was bad. How did you do? We didn't do well. And I want to correct you, because we really cannot start defining success purely because of that number. So I just want you to sit back and forget the number. Really, what happened this year? Because something happened. First to you, what happened to you? Just think, how do I operate that is different from last year? So when I've been talking to people about this and I challenge them, they're actually telling me, okay, I delegate more, I empowered people more, I'm actually thinking about my business in a different way, I've actually have an idea for a new product or service, or even started that new product or service, despite the fact that it's not yet making millions of money at the moment, but you started it. That is success. A lot of companies, especially SMEs, have really empowered people this year. It starts all the way when I talk to people, they're like, actually, we got a certain person to come talk to our staff about nutrition and mental health because we felt that was important. And I'm like, that is success. In Centonomy this year, we all went through a training program together. Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? We didn't make the profits we want to make, but we're like, that is success. Look at your customer. Is your customer happy? You may have wanted more of the customers, but is the customer you served happy? You are so successful, because there are many big companies out there where their customers are not happy. Yeah, so if you have a happy customer, you are a step ahead. Look at things like, what experiences did you have at work? Many people have said, actually, we did manage to go for lunch, we had a team building, we celebrated birthdays, we went for a wedding for one of our team members, we had anniversaries, and I'm like, yeah, great, then you have a great culture. That is success. Did you learn something new? Did you have a different conversation? And you know what? That business is still going on. Yeah, you have reached the end. You may not be where you want to be, but that business continues. You are successful. Haven't we seen stories of really big companies that are no longer there? They were there 2 years ago. We know them very well. And they're no longer there. You are there. You're still committed. You still have a vision. So I want you to sit quietly and start realizing success is not that number. That number is just one of the indicators, and usually it's a result of all the other things. Are you having an impact? Do you have a great team? Did you empower? Did you grow? Did you learn? Did you change your mindset about the business? Did you try something different? Did you fail? If you failed in something this year, I'm clapping for you. You are successful, because you've learned a lesson that you would not have learned unless you had failed. So learn to celebrate your failures. There are many places I failed this year, and some we learned the lessons, took them into something else, and it worked. So celebrate the failures. So a lot of businesses have been a lot more successful, especially the SMEs, a lot more successful than they give themselves credit for. So write down your success and take time to reflect on it. And it's only by realizing how successful you are this year, you can actually start making plans for the next year and how you want to leverage on the success you already have.